week with Sligo Rovers. It was a 2-1 win. Bit of a shaky afternoon for her, but she'll be hoping that she'll have overcome those nerves ahead of today's massive game, as Danielle Steer drops deep to win that one, shrugs off the tackle, and it's still Steer. Plenty of options ahead of her. Looks to play it through for Katie Lawley. Brilliant touch by Cara Griffin, rather. She shoots, but it's straight at Katie Keane. Back to Cara Griffin, plays it into the area. It's hanging around. Delana Friesen gets it towed it. Looks like he went out off an Athlone down player. Kellie Brennan now. Cross into the area, into Tabe, who takes it down. Can she get the shot off? Fending off the challenge of O'Toole. Pulls it back for Gibson. Brilliant, brave challenge by Anna Rocket. And Treaty United get it away, but only one hand on the league title, but plenty of games to go. Treaty, they beat Sligo Rovers. We'll come back to that. Michael Rossmith lofts this one in. Steer gets a header on it. It's bundled around the line. It's eventually claimed by Katie Keane. Will be keen to put their All-Ireland Cup disappointment to bed and bring home the FAI Cup to Tallaght Stadium. In Tallaght Stadium. Brenda Tabe, brilliant work to get the pass off to Maddie Gibson here on the left. Cara Griffin tracking back well, put into the area for Roisin Malloy. Roisin Malloy can't quite get on the end of it, but does keep it alive. Still Malloy now. Goes on to her right, is fended off well by Erin Van Dalder, and Ralston gets off a great challenge. It's still in play though. O'Toole looks to clear it, does so in a scuffed manner. And defender of the year 4 years in a row, as Katie Lawley takes that one in well, puts it out to Cara Griffin, last week's goal scorer. Crosses into the area, drops low. Katie Keane just about gathers it, but Daniel. Wind certainly playing a factor here this afternoon. Roisin Malloy receives it in the middle, looks to switch it over to the right hand side and does well. Kellie Brennan has it now, has plenty of time, opts to whip it in, and it's in the net. Brenda Tabe gets on the end of it. Katie Irwin came out for it, came nowhere near it, and Brenda and Athlone Town have taken the lead through Tabe. You'd have to think it all comes off of that free kick that Anna Rocket gave away, but Athlone have the lead here. That's a bad mistake at the back. The Treaty probably only have themselves to blame. Katie Lawley is put through. Bit of a 50-50 there, and Katie Keane is having to come in and receive attention. She's down into the centre for Brenda Tabe, who great bit of intelligence and strength to fend off Mara McCleary and let it beat her, but Michael Ralston manages to pick up the scraps. It's Ralston still running rings around Malloy, and back to Irwin, who looks to play it out to Books. Books has just beaten the air. She's bundled over. It's actually Athlone get advantage. It's played 2 for Tabe, but the flag is up. Really shine straight into Katie Irwin though. Some power in it. Mara McCleary gives it straight back, or puts it straight back into the Athlone half. Now it's Delana Friesen. Looks to play it through for Van Dalder. Well cut out by Kerryanne Brown. It's with Lawley now, who needs Katie Books to show an option on the left. She gives it to Books, who plays it back to Lawley. Good play by Treaty United. Can she get it into the mixer? Well held by Katie Keane, who's been pretty excellent this afternoon, it must be said. Michael Rossmith picks up that loose ball. Delana Friesen plays it back to Van Dalder. Plenty of options on her right. Opts to carry it up and forward for Steer, who goes back to Friesen. Mightn't have been the right idea. This is good stuff from Treaty. Lawley shoots. That's going to bounce straight into the hands of Katie Keane, but Brennan throws it down the line. And Van Dalder and Taylor Anderson both contest for it. Delana Friesen gets that pass away under great pressure. Danielle Steer showing the run. Danielle Steer receives it. Can she get the goal? She blazes over into the car park. And that's a massively missed opportunity for Treaty United. And a Rocket lobs it long over the top, and it's there for Danielle Steer. Just loses her footing. There was some cries for a free kick, but I don't think Kellie Shine made any contact. Price for a free, or sorry, a penalty in the box. Didn't look like it. Kerryanne Brown has it now, plays it back. Shauna Brennan will get this one whipped in. It's headed by Madison Gibson and out for a goal kick. 3 minutes are up, but we will have definitely a little bit more added on. Whipped into the area. Brenda Tabe with her back to goal. Looked like a hint of a handball there by Anna Rocket. There's been more egregious ones not given. Madison Gibson with the shot. And almost into the door of the Red Cross van ambulance. Michael Rossma whips this one in, left-footed. Bounced around the box there for Katie Lawley. And it's in the net. I think it might have been an own goal. It might have been Katie Lawley, but Treaty United have equalised here. 1 minute into the second half, 70 seconds into the second half, and we're level. And no less than Treaty United deserve. They've been knocking and knocking. It could very well have been Kellie Brennan. Madison Gibson chips it over the head of, I think it was Anna Rocket, gets the shot away first time, but a bit iffy, but hopefully that is the actual result and it hasn't finished 7-2 to Bohemians that they face. Back to the action here. Erin Van Dalder forward for Lawley. Good stuff by Rossman there. Out to Friesen. Into Steer, who's free on the edge of the area. Still Steer, tees it off to Friesen, but it just evades her. But Steer was given so much time. Books, but Ayaka Geza might be looking to make the history of her own, and scoring for Treaty United here could be a pivotal one if she does. Madison Gibson with a ball straight in on top of Katie Irwin, who fumbles it but does claim it at the second attempt. And there's a clash in the area in the mean. Laurie Ryan picks up this one. Poor touch, runs straight into Erin Van Dalder. Ikeza now, nice little one touch pass to Friesen, and now it's Lawley out here on the left. Still showing no signs of fatigue, the teenager. Still Lawley, cross into the area. Steer! Oh, and it's just one to the goal. But a brilliant opportunity there for Danielle Steer. She hasn't had the best of luck with headers. Brenda Tabe receives it inside her own half, puts it down the line for Madison Gibson. Athlone down her away. Three here backtracking. Madison Gibson cuts it in to the byline, from the byline to Roisin Malloy. It evades her. Shauna Brennan though, but Erin Van Dalder giving Shauna Brennan bags of it. Brilliant challenge by Brennan, who manages to play it down the line. It's a free given for Shauna Brennan. I've no idea what it was for. It might have happened off the ball. The Treaty United find themselves looking to defend a set piece. Athlone gained the lead at the start of the game from a set piece. So Treaty need to be on their best here. Athlone, plenty of physical players inside the area, none less than Brenda Tabe. Whipped into the area, and it goes directly into the net, in over the head of Katie Irwin, and it's an absolute horror show at the back. And Athlone Town have taken the lead here on 72 minutes. That's two bad goals in truth that have given them the lead, but nonetheless Kieran Kilduff won't care. Athlone Town are in front 2-1. Ball lumped in. Brenda Tabe gets the header away. Kerryanne was in no man's land, no woman's land. Danielle Steer receives it inside the area, turns on her right, just taken off her toe. Good defending by Athlone. Roisin Malloy receives it, shoots. Just in over the bar, just up over the bar rather. Maddie Gibson whips it into Roisin Malloy. Just evades her though. Malloy looks to keep it live on the far side. Friesen finds Lawley. Gives it back to Ikeza. It's a shot, cross slash shot. Alison Gibson looks to cross it into the area. Orban is equal to it. Plays it back to Rolsman. 3-9 need to get themselves up the pitch here. Rolsman pumps it long. Sahidi's running onto it. Katie Keane is equal to it though. Danielle Steer somehow gets a flick onto it. Hannah Saidi now has it in at the far corner. Saidi looks to play it back to Rocket, who might have been tripped but nothing given. It's back to Van Dalder now. Rolsma out on the far side, but she'll have struggled to keep this one in. She does though. Rolsma twists, turns, crosses into the area. Can anyone get on it? Hannah Saidi does, but it's well wide of the mark and it's still in play. Ikeza crossed it in. It's there for Lawley, it just evades her. Lawley shoots, crosses, I'm not quite sure. Laurie Ryan gets it out of play and such ends. It's still in play rather. Hazel Dunnigan gets her head to it. Only as far as Erin Van Dalder. Back to McCleary, who lumps it. Danielle Steer, if she can keep this in, and she does, flicks into the area and cleared once more by Athlone rather. Treaty throwing everything at Athlone though. Lawley now whips it in and out for a corner with 30 seconds left in regular time. Your clock might read different. There's not much in it. Katie Orman is staying back and Ayake Ikeza is going between the middle of the park and the edge of the Athlone box. Micah also now left footed. Can she create something? Whips it in. Plenty of bodies there. There's a scramble in the box. It's cleared off the line. Laurie Ryan gets ahead to it. Rolsma collects it on the edge, puts it in for Lawley. Can she win something? Athlone clear it and it's out for a throw in for Treaty. We're over the 4 minutes of allotted time. It's thrown down the line for Gillian O'Toole. Rolsma needs to create something off this throw in. It's not going to be easy. Lawley takes it in. Laurie Ryan clears it. The clock is still ticking. Thrown down the line for McCleary. Crosses it, takes a deflection, out for another throw, and it's full time here at the Markets Field.